Some of you may be used to this. For some, this may be your first time going through a tropical storm. While we're not in the direct path, this is a good reminder to make sure that you do have your hurricane kits together and in place.
It's also a really good time to get sandbags if you need them. Several locations are now open across the Bay Area. These are the sites in Tampa, so Albarns Park, McFarland Park, and Himes Avenue Complex. They will all be open until 7 o'clock tonight. They will also be open Saturday and Sunday from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. The city will provide bags and shovels, and they do have volunteers to help you if you need to pack them, if you need help with that. So preps are also underway in Sarasota County.
Our Adaure Achumba is there live right now. Adaure, definitely getting rained on already.
Yes, the rain is already coming down. I'm right here at the South Jetty in Venice, and as you can see behind me, the waves are starting to crash heavy on these rocks here. Throughout the day, we've seen the waves gradually, slowly build up here as coastal areas start getting a bit of the storm hitting their shorelines. Now, the situation has led to several cancellations and closures throughout the region. The city of Sarasota postponed its Fresh Friday Jazz on the Palm events and rescheduled it to August the 5th. While Manatee County has closed all pools and water parks for Saturday and Sunday. Now, ahead of the storm, patrons of several jetties in the area have already started moving their boats off of the water to prevent any damage. Now, local authorities say they are monitoring the situation and urging residents to have an emergency plan in place for this season and also assess any current weekend plans.
You get all your supplies and you block up your home. If you don't have hurricane shutters, you block up your windows. And like I said, you watch where it goes. If you have to evacuate, you just keep a close eye on it.
Now, Manatee County Public Works is providing sandbags to residents in anticipation of the heavy rainfall this weekend. There are 12 pallets of sandbags being distributed at 4000 Gulf Drive in Holmes Beach. There is a limit of 10 bags per person. Now, the city of Northport has also postponed its hazardous waste collection, which is scheduled for tomorrow.
All right, thank you. So if you are still in need of some supplies, the disaster preparedness sales tax holiday is still going on from now through next Friday. Here's a list of some of the items that you can buy tax-free. Now, that includes generators, batteries, portable radios, flashlights, and this year also includes some pet items. This is the first storm of the season, but scientists predict a lot more in our future. Meteorologist Grant Gilmore takes a deeper dive into the terms you'll need to familiarize yourself with.
First, let's start with a tropical disturbance. This is simply a discrete weather system with relatively organized shower and thunderstorm activity that originates in the tropics or subtropics. Now, if a tropical forecast center like the National Hurricane Center is interested in gathering more information about a specific weather system that may develop, it'll then be called an invest. But just because it's called an invest, that doesn't necessarily correspond to a particular likelihood of development. If that tropical disturbance is expected to strengthen and poses the threat of bringing tropical storm or hurricane conditions to land within 48 hours, it'll then be labeled a potential tropical cyclone. A cyclone being a broad name given to any tropical system. When the National Hurricane Center identifies a PTC, tropical watches and warnings can be issued, as well as all NHC advisory and forecast track graphics. From there, you're likely a little more familiar with the terms. A tropical depression is a tropical cyclone that has sustained winds of 38 miles per hour or less. A system becomes a tropical storm when wind speeds increase above 38 miles per hour. And at this point, it would be given a name. A storm then becomes a hurricane when wind speeds increase to 74 miles per hour. From there, the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale takes us through the different categories of a hurricane from 1 through 5, with a category 3 and above being considered a major hurricane.
All right, there's a lot to understand when we are talking about tropical weather. It is a good time right now to download our 10 Tampa Bay app. We'll send alerts to you as we track the systems that we're seeing. Plus, you can also check out our hurricane headquarters section where you can see the piece that Grant just did, as well as stay ready this hurricane season.